Hello everybody, and welcome back to Urlog Plays Null Pulmino. Urlog plays Tetris the Grandmaster 2. So it's Saturday here, and I just made myself some dinner, and I ate, and I've had a very relaxing Saturday, because I didn't have any classes. So I got a lot of sleep too, like more sleep than I usually get, so hopefully that will have a nice impact on my Tetris play here, but I was playing Bloodborne a lot today when I was playing games, so I didn't spend any time practicing Tetris. So maybe not huge gains over the last few videos, but steady progress, which is pretty good. Steady progress is important. So, this first game here, as usual, is going to be a warm-up game, and I'm doing very poorly. So it's a good thing I'm warming up, so that I can get this out of my system before I do the real video. Or the real play. Just messing around, getting used to the controls again. If I can clear it back down and get a good score, then I'll consider this a real video. Come on, you want to be a real video, don't you? Well, then help me progress. Alright, yeah, knocking it back down. That's really nice to see. That was really not nice to see. I think the lack of peace shadow after level 100 messes me up more than I recognize that it actually does. Like, it feels like no big deal, but and I don't even notice that it goes away, but I think it's a subtle thing. That's a piece of meat. Would have been nice if I didn't mess up right before getting it. This is pretty bad. So this is the part of the game where I have to be on my toes because pieces are going to start getting stuck where I don't want them to get stuck. And planning for that is really key. Like right there, that was one of those times. Yep, alright, 290 out of 300, so not 299, which is good, because 299 is an even worse score than 290, actually, in terms of morale. And so let me take a sip of my beverage here, and we'll keep it rolling. Alright, round 2. Unfortunately, there's no special guest this weekend. My special guest is not visiting right now this week, so unfortunately she cannot participate. I wish she could. I wish she was here. So sorry for being quiet, but just I've created such bad situations for myself so far in this video that it's taking a lot of concentration to extricate myself from these situations. So, being quiet is okay sometimes too. I don't need to fill every moment of every video with my dumb voice. It feels like I've gotten better at clearing back down even when the speeds are a bit high or higher than I'm comfortable playing. Like clearing back down last game when it was all the way, when the level was all the way over 100. I should not have done that. I did not leave myself a place to put a flat piece. Oh. No, I kept hitting the button to rotate it, and it never rotated. The physics in this game are weird sometimes. Whenever you clear a line, all the pieces move down one that are above the line. They don't continue to move down until they squish, unfortunately. So you get some weird shapes sometimes. And it's something I was surprised by when I started playing Tetris again, because that's not really how you remember that stuff working, usually. You think of it as being more of a, you know, true-to-life experience with the gravity, but it's not in reality. So, alright. So let's do round 3. So Not happy with that performance. Let me fix my posture, and we're gonna do it this time. That was not the way to do it this time. That was the way to fix it this time, though. Tetris, keep the stack low. Feels nice to clear that back. And I feel like I'm doing some pretty good stacking this time. Much better than the previous games. Starting to feel a lot faster now. But I'm still maintaining the stack. Starting to not like how bumpy the stack is. I'll clear it back down. See if I can even it out. Like that. Okay. Very nice. Feeling pretty good. Feeling strangely fine, in fact. Except for that small mistake right there, which is now fixed. Okay. One row of junk, but we can deal with that because we're professionals. Get myself a Tetris. So if I can keep this kind of play up, I really feel like I can put a pretty decent score on the board. So, you know, knock on wood, for sure. Don't want to jinx myself. But even with the kind of current state of the stack, I feel like I am coping pretty well. I'm getting the kind of stuff I need and I'm placing it where it should go. Ah, that locked too fast. Okay. I was real worried that was going to lock in a place where I didn't want it to lock. Starting to feel out of control now. Okay. Was able to slip that in there. Alright, this game is lost, but, you know, I got to these kind of milestones, so that's good. Oh, I feel like there was one piece there at the end that if I had not put it where I put it, I might have been able to try to mount a comeback. But, you know, I broke 300, so that's always good. That's always nice to not get stuck at 299. So I'll probably end up doing 2 or 3 more. Maybe do a little bit of a longer episode because it's a Saturday. And last Sunday, I failed to record a video. So, as part of my atonement, I will make this one go a little bit longer. And I have the time. So I don't have any classes on Sunday tomorrow either, so... But I do have to go to bed early tonight, because I have to wake up at 7 o'clock regardless, so that I can talk to some people back home. And ask them some very important questions about life, the universe, and everything. Get that Tetris. Starting to feel a little bit dicey now. Starting to feel a lot less confident in the time that I have to make the choices that I need to make. Stabilize the stack. Yes. Alright, my junk is cleared. We broke 200, so it got slower again. And I created a problem for myself. Yes, get a Tetris. Ah, no. Okay. Didn't move where I wanted it to move. Okay, broke 300. Alright, good. Nope. You can actually jump long pieces over holes if you get the timing down. Oh, no. No, this is done. This is a high score list one, though. Yeah, 367. All right. So number 4 on the high score list. So our, the range of the high score list is getting pretty shallow. It only goes from 350 to 420, and most of those are between 350 and 399. So I'm still getting scores on the high score list, but they're all sort of topping out around the upper 300s. So my worry is that, all of those scores are just going to end up being 399, except for the number 1 score, and then I'll never make the 420 again. But, maybe I'll do it this game. Maybe this will be the day that I am able to set a new record for myself. Set a new personal best. That's still the best score that I've gotten in any Noel Pomino game, on camera or off camera. So my practice game doesn't have that score. My practice leaderboard doesn't go that high. Made myself some nice hamburgers for dinner tonight. Found some meat on sale at the grocery store. 20% off. I've decided that's the way to buy meat in Japan. That you should never buy full price meat in Japan if you can avoid it, because there's almost always meat that's a little bit older, not past the expiration date or anything, just a little bit. They need to get rid of it before it goes bad. So if you're going to be cooking with the meat that night, then there's no reason not to get the meat that's 20% off. So that's what I've been doing this week, is just instead of trying to plan a meal before I go to the supermarket, just going to the supermarket, seeing what's discounted, and then making something based on that. And that's been working out really well. Been saving me money. And I've been eating a bit healthier than when I, eat out at restaurants all the time. So trying to lose some weight. Drinking less alcohol. That's been good. Didn't want to put that extra brick over the hole, but didn't know what to do with... Oh, that was the worst spot for that piece. This is going to be a bad game. I can tell, I can feel it. It just feels like I'm not getting any lucky breaks with pieces the way that I need to, because I'm bad. If I was a better player, I wouldn't need any lucky breaks with pieces. I could just make it happen, but... Broke 200. So this, I could still come back if I can place my stuff right. That's what I need, that's what I need. Clearing those lines. And saving my stack. Send that down, get a Tetris. Clearing it down, yes. This is what I mean about feeling like I'm getting a bit better. Except for that piece over there on the right. Ignore that, it doesn't exist. Should have looked at the next piece, but everything was moving too fast. Alright, safe. Stack is now pretty again. Alright, so this should be a high score list game, if I don't mess it up too badly. So this is now survival mode. This is now, you know, me not caring how I get lines, just focusing on making lines because that's the only way to survive. Nope, 384. So, number 3 on the high score list. So I got 2 high score list games tonight, but, you know, we're slowly pushing those lower scores off the list, and I'm not getting scores that are appreciably higher. So, you know, now that gap is lessened even further. Now it's 351 to 420. So, it seems like I'm able to more consistently get in the upper 300s, so maybe I'll have some sort of breakthrough soon and be able to not make mistakes and able to break 400 more often, but right now it's tough. It's kind of a slog, but we'll see. And hopefully you'll watch again tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is Sunday. But I'm going to record an episode anyway because I missed last week and I feel bad about it. And I want my numbering to be really nice for these episodes. So I'm going to make up for last week by recording on Sunday this week. So thanks everybody for watching and happy Tetrising.